And I think we are live. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a new live. I've been gone for like 2 weeks, guys, if you haven't even noticed. I'm on Discord and Twitter, probably would have noticed. I've mentioned, well, not Twitter, because for some reason Twitter did not send my message through, no matter how many times I tried. But anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome. I've been gone. Yeah. I've been really bad, I would say. Quite bad, indeed. Oh, yeah. I've had a tooth infection, right? And it just got so bad to the point where it was kind of dangerous. So, I went to the dentist and got myself a... let's make sure everything's working here. Got myself antibiotics, and that's what I've been dealing with. Antibiotics, the strong antibiotics was... it knocked me. I wasn't there. I was sleeping for like 4 days straight. And then the rest of the time was just lying there. I'm still taking antibiotics, so if I seem a little bit tired, then sure. That's why. We have Zelda in the back as well. I think she's cold. She's going behind the you can see. But yes, guys, I don't think I'm the same anymore. After the pain, I know it's so minute compared to some people's problems, but wow, I've never experienced so much pain in my life before, ever. It was so bad. I had so much pain. This was my front tooth here. This one here is a problem, right? I'm going on Wednesday to get it sorted, so I don't want to mention what it is, but if you ask, then sure. The reason why I don't want to say what it is, because every time I tell someone what it is, everyone's like, oh, that's so bad. But it's not it's not, considering some news articles, whatever you call them. Check my brain. Hello, Mr. Reach. Glad to see you better or getting better. Yeah, it's look, yeah. So my mental state is not great, guys. It's not good. I know a lot of people are terrified of the dentist, but mine is just a little bit worse as well because I have. You guys know this. I have a bit of a panic disorder thing, but I'm on medication for that. But my panic sometimes, like especially with the dentist stuff, can go higher. And a dentist just brings it to that level. So mentally, I'm not right, guys. I will be honest with you. I'm not good. But yeah, we're gonna stream tonight. I haven't done a stream in a while. I think maybe it'll do me good. I'm not feeling sick or anything. I'm pretty good. The antibiotics does make me feel a little bit nauseous, but that's just antibiotics. It's not anything that I have to really worry about besides it being antibiotics. So that's fine. We're gonna hop onto the server, take a look what people have been doing. A lot has been going on as well. So we have like the Alpha 21 thing happening, right? So I missed that entirely. I was supposed to live stream that with you guys, but again, I was just too sick to do that. That wasn't happening. So that's a whole thing that I'm gonna do videos on soon enough. I'm pretty late to the party, but whatever. I can't do videos at the moment because my mind is so buggered. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I have to wait after Wednesday. And even after Wednesday, I could probably end up doing more things. So, I don't know. I can't believe my channel takes such a hit after like 10 days. Yeah, anyway. Let's read some chats. Hello, Mr. Rich. Glad to see you getting better. Okay, yeah, I read that. Speaking as a guy who runs around a hole in his spine, if it hurts you, then it hurts you. It's okay to be upset about it. Bumps in the road, but glad to see you pushing through. I get that. I possibly have to have a wisdom tooth out and refuse to, unless I'm sedated. The problem with sedation, right, it's not so great. Like, I think that you wake up really sick as well. And you wake up not knowing where you are. And I think I'm more scared of that than actually sitting through the pain. So I don't want to do that. React to dev stream. No. So the dev stream is extremely long. So I don't think we're going to be doing that right now. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll skip some bits. But right now, let's hop onto the server. Let's see what people have been up to. Because I haven't done that just yet. Right, let's hop on. Let's go see what people are. I'm not using my green screen tonight. It's just the way it is. I've got power. It's just I don't feel like doing the whole green screen thing. Okay. Yep. Europe. The Reach City is 2 people on. Very nice. Let's go see what has changed because it's been a while. And now that Alpha 21 is, like, it feels like it's around the corner. We're gonna have to hop on here and see what people are up to and stuff. It's a Mr. Reach. It's a Mr. Reach. Don't know if I know that one. No, I don't know that one. Hey, RJ, your cat is freezing. You might want to come and get her. She's cold. I don't get sick from sedation, luckily, so I'll just probably sleep a day away. Sedation as to put you to sleep, or sedation as like anesthetic? Hey, Naj, evening Mr. Reach and chat. Hello, how's it going? How you doing? I look like a ghost with this light like this. Yeah, so the problem, like, I had a lot of messages from people coming through saying, hope you get better and stuff, so I really appreciate that. I know who you guys are. The one of the biggest problems, like, a lot of people say, hey, take your time, don't come back to YouTube for a while, you know, get better and whatnot. Sadly, I can't leave it for any longer than like 11 days, right? If I left it longer, then we're looking at, like, complete destruction on my YouTube channel, if not already started anyway. And it's not because of the people, it's because the algorithm works like that. So, like, I think it's like 70 to 80% of my views are all randomers, like people from the internet. That's how my channel gets exposed. And then you guys subscribe, and then, you know, that's how it works. But, so if I don't do content within a certain amount of time, it feels like YouTube throws me off the algorithm and I gotta start all over again. So then I've just got you guys. Yeah. Bit of a pain. So I can't take long times off. And that's one of the things I was worried about as well. With, like, imagine if Alpha 21 came now, when I'm like this. Oh my goodness, that would be horrible. Because Alpha 21, I stay up all night and I get snacks and whatnot. Oh, I don't know why it freezes here like this. Yo, Mr. Reach, haven't been on the server much. We'll try and get my builds done. That's okay, it's fine. Yeah, we have Alpha 21 coming around the corner, so be careful with that. It might be sooner. I don't know. We don't know when it... They didn't do a release date, did they? Did they? Did anyone watch the dev stream? I don't think they did a release date. They wouldn't do that on a stream, surely. I know them too well now. It'll come when it comes. So it's been a while. So, wow. Playing 7 days. I see the road's been done nicely. That's always good. Guys, just give me a minute, guys. I want to turn my... Yo, let's turn that on and then turn this down. Oh, so I don't look so white. Well, I guess I can't solve that issue. Right, so nothing really has changed here. It's all looking like very much the same. Okay, so that hasn't changed. Skyline, okay. Oh, look at this. This is looking much nicer, actually. Look at that. They got a little driveway and everything now. So, our good buddies here at the Detroit house has extended. They've got a little garage on the side. It's looking actually much nicer. Some more trees. The trees, wow, there's so many trees around. But yeah, there's a little garage in here. I wonder if they've done anything inside. Let's take a look. No release date yet. There is a dev stream with the artists on Wednesday. Okay, maybe we can... I don't know. Wednesday is my dentist day, so we'll see what happens. Whatever time that may be. Right, I don't think they've changed anything in the inside. Let's see. Just added the garage. Yeah, that's a pretty cool change. I like that. Although if I remember, the road was like right against this house. How did they do that? Did they just extend the whole house on the road? Must have done that. The cat wants to go out. Sometime in May for release. Okay. I still have to get onto the server. I might just wait for restart. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend getting on right now. Give me a second, guys. The cat. There you go. No, Zelda. That's not the way out. Go. There you go. Sorry about that. The kitty cat. The kitty cat one, it was cold. I think kitty cat's cold. Oh yeah, we've been down there. I know what that's like there. It's kind of a bit of a secret little area. I kind of like that. Kind of cool. Yeah, so that's I think that's all that's changed in here, really. Okay. Where's the way out? From what I saw, there might be a teleportation coming. Teleportation, what do you mean? Guys, my... looks so white on camera. It's this... the light. Right, okay, so that's not much change there. This doesn't look like that. There's so many trees there. This... I think we saw that last time. Yeah, that was really, really, really well done. Okay, not much has changed this side. Okay, oh, wood's not loading. And then we've seen that before. What I heard is that they said looking mid-May. Well, that'll be nice. I guess it's a good time. I'll heal up pretty nicely before then. Oh, that house keeps spawning zombies. Doesn't look like much has actually happened, to be honest with you. It all looks like pretty much the same as it was before. Haven't seen much change, sadly. This house looks like there's a few improvements. Yeah, I think there's a few improvements here. Yeah, okay. This is playing banjo. Guys, if playing banjo and Yvonne and the people who did make donations didn't make the donations the last stream, this would be a really bad month for me, because I've been sick for like 11 days. So, wow, they're really saving with those donations this month. Super nice of them. Yeah, it doesn't look like as much actually that's happened since the last time I've been on. Well, I guess it wasn't that. It was like 11 days ago, so I guess that hasn't been that long since I've been on. Just feels longer than that because I've been in bed. The church looks like maybe. I think the church has taken up some new. Yeah, it has. Yeah, so the church has changed up a bit. There's a tarmac now, asphalt. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the inside's the same. Let's go around the back. I think we'll fly around. That's so much easier, right? Yeah, this is looking nice. Good job. I think Maxian's working on that. I'm not sure. Alright, let's pick up this bike. Come on. So yeah, so that hasn't changed. There's really not much that's happened. I know there's a lot going on up here. Right, look at this, guys. This is absolutely madness. It's not part of the city, but I'll show you guys anyway. What is this supposed to be? What is he doing? Is he making like a... Is he gonna dig the entire tunnel away? Is he gonna make one of those like drive... You're gonna drive through it? I would have made a tunnel. That would be perfect. That would have been absolutely perfect if you made a tunnel. Thank you so much, Sleepy Shoe, for the donation. Get well soon, sick boy. Well, I'm not dying. At least I hope so. But yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is bad. That's a problem. Oh, wow. There's so much going on here. Thank you again, Sleepy Shoe. I really appreciate it. Oh, no. Not one of these things again. We all know what these things are. Okay. I like the rounded bit, though. Must be hard to build in here, though, when it's round like this, right? Oh. Oh? Oh, okay. So he's built... Okay. Okay. That's interesting. He's got everything floating, so he's got to aim up. This guy must be active because his forges are burning. Wow, he's really conquered the mountain here, hasn't he? Well, let's do this. Don't know what he's building here. Yeah, let's not spoil it all, basically. It's funny how they let it slip too. What did they let slip? Oh, yeah, they let it. Yeah, they let slip something to do with teleports on dev stream I think it's possibly something to do with the radios to the helipads. Oh, okay. Okay, well, of course they're going to do that. Because they're not like the fun pimps and all that. They're not like streamers and content creators. You know, it's so hard to get in front of a camera and start talking. It is so difficult. So the chances of them letting something slip is so high. Like me, I can let things slip as well, but I've been doing it for so long. This has taken a massive overhaul. Look at this. That is looking so cool. Oh, that's new. So it's this side of the city that's taken a change. City management building. Yeah, I remember this. I remember the sign. That's awesome. This is looking great. Who built this now? It's the mayor's office, maybe. And they put signs above the doors to put some people in there. Ministers. Put some ministers. Yeah, those people always seem to know what they're doing. This is looking great. That's a nice looking building. Although, I would make it higher. Like, make it higher. Make it a proper building. Because it looks like it's been cut off a little bit, hasn't it? Other than that, it's a pretty cool building. All your tax earning money goes there. Yeah, so this is really well done. Whoever did this, it's just a pity the windows don't show up. Is that a setting? I think that might be a setting, I'm not sure. The windows have always done that in 7 Days to Die. It's always kind of been crappy like that. But yeah. These lights, right? I think, yeah, so you can actually, they're currently on. I don't see them on because it's probably not dark enough. This is looking so good, right? I love this. They've got security on the side. Okay, that's such a cool idea. What would you, this is not a theater. This would probably be like a lecture hall type of thing, right? That's what I think that would be. Definitely. Something like that. Okay. And this thing, I'm still a bit confused why the top looks like that. Maybe that's just the style of it. But I like the clock idea. What's changed this side? Let's see. We have, this looks new. This looks very, very, very new. Look at this. What's this? Commercial lot. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Concrete plant fusion. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's a really smart idea, actually. No one's done that just yet. So now you're going to produce concrete. Look at this. Although, you are... Okay, yeah, it's a good spot. Not a bad spot to put that. I was about to say, it's very much near, like, residential, but it's not. It's just commercial. I hope he paints it. But another thing as well... I'm gonna save all these places as well. At least I'm gonna try, and then I will try and import them into Alpha 21 at some point, whenever that comes. Because what we're gonna try and do, we're gonna take these POIs, all of them, and then we're gonna turn them into like questable buildings, right? So in the future we can make a pack, like the combo pack, and then make them questable, so you can do quests and stuff in them. And I think that'll be a pretty cool idea. Okay, we've seen all this. I think this is a... Like, for instance, this house here, in particular, is such a good house for 7 Days to Die POI questing. It's such a good house, right? It needs some litter, a broken window or two, but other than that, it's perfect. It's just got everything a normal 7 Days to Die house would do. Just a quick quest, you know, fetch or clear or something. I love this, this house. It's looking perfect. Other than that, guys, that's it. There's really not much else. Okay, this one's taken a bit of a change as well. Okay, this is... I keep forgetting who this is. Right, Vesper, yeah. He's made it blue. Much love from Cap Nation. Yes, Cap Nation's awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Did Cap... did he do something? Did he announce my stream or retweet it or something? I'm not sure. But he often does, and I really appreciate him for it. He's awesome. He's a good guy. He really is. I like him a lot. Fireplace. Very nice. I'm sorry about my green screen, guys. It's just that, I gotta move the thing. I suppose I could do it. I mean, it's not a big problem. It might look better. Let's do it. Let's do it. Give me a second, guys. goes like this. It just makes it so it's like, it's not like, I would say, doesn't make me look so white. No, I was in Discord and you were streaming, so I decided to come say hi. Oh, okay, his Discord, yeah? Yeah, no, he's, I'm an admin on his Discord for some reason. In the very beginning when I first met him, I was like, okay, I'll be an admin on his Discord, cool. Because I like him, he's awesome. And then he just left me there. I don't actually do anything. But I suppose if someone did come to me and say I need help, I would obviously help them on there. I guess that's a good advertisement. I've never heard of someone come to my stream because they found me on a Discord stream. You know, when you go live on that, it says you've been live streaming. Picked a bad time to meet me though. I'm not at my finest, you know. Uh-oh, what have I done? Okay. Yeah, that's a bit better. So now you guys can see me a little bit better, and there's no... It doesn't... I didn't glow as much, I guess. It's a little bit better. Oopsie. I think I may have done something. Yeah, I'm FaZe in Discord. Okay, cool, nice. It's good to meet you, man. Welcome. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Other than that, I don't see anything else. Did this house take... did this house get some furniture? No, it did not. Shame, this house is next to a cement factory. Oh, shame. I'm so sorry about that. You're gonna just... Okay. I guess this is... I don't know if it's very noisy. It's probably gonna be very noisy, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder if he knows we're watching him. Keep an eye on him. See if he's doing anything wrong. I have a full green screen I never use. My green screen's actually, I've put it on my curtain, right? So it's part of my curtain, and my PC faces that way. So I just, it's there all the time. I just have to pull it forward so it looks a bit neater and zoom in the camera. It's nice because it has all the focus on you, you know? It's quite nice. Yeah, guys, that's it. Like, in terms of looking around the town, I don't see anything else new. We can go outside the town. Pretty sure some people are building outside as well. There's a mine here, I think. Yeah. We can watch a little bit of the Alpha 21 stuff if you guys want to do that. I'm pretty sure you guys have done that. What's this? KRD mine. Oh, it's a mine. Okay. Cool idea. Do you actually have a mine? Oh, he does. Okay. I respect this. I respect this a lot. Why do I respect this? Because he's putting support down. He's making it look... This is a POI? Guys, this is a POI. I've never seen this POI before. Oh, okay. Is that a POI? Why is there a sleeping zombie in there? Okay. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a POI. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This house is one of my favorites. Davis. Hasn't done anything new, I don't think, but yeah. He's got some... His forges are burning, which means he's been on. Oh, he's got so much coal in there. Let's turn it off for him. Yeah. That's what you guys get for service. It's a nice little house, this. Not gonna lie. He's got his own little mine as well. Should connect it to that mine. Pretty cool. His property value will decrease with the concrete factory next to him. So much for a resale value. Yeah, he got sold on that. This is a good resale value. You are right next to a healthy green farm. Look at this. Don't cut the trees that are here. Okay. Is this a POI? This looks so much like a POI. I get confused. This looks so bloody cool. I absolutely love this, guys. I absolutely love this. This is Art and Tax. Probably Art and Tax. This is Art and Tax. It has to be, right? It has to be. I think it might be, right? This is really cool. This is very, very efficient. What is this? A poop hole? No. Is that a poop hole? What is that? That's confusing. This is such a cool little house. I love this. There's no name on it, though, so I can't give you credit for it. But I'm pretty sure that might be Art and Tax. Not sure. Bob. This is Horde Knight base, I think. Or is mine. It's a mine. A lot of people have built like mines, but they actually look kind of cool. I like them. Okay. If I had space to set it up, I would. The way my PC sits in the living room, there's nowhere to put, to actually set it up. I actually had to buy stands for it as well. It's a bit of a mission with the stands. Kind of a pain. Interesting. Don't know why that hasn't been touched. What can I see? There's another base here we saw last time. Don't think anything's changed. I like the style of this one. It looks a lot like my style of bases for sure. I quite like it. It's nice. Yvonne, thank you so much for the donation. Sorry I'm quiet, chat. I'm clearing up Rosewood. Oh, you're playing Project Zomboid. Nice. Keep it up, man. I thought that place was supposed to be clear long ago. Why is there still zombies in there? Come on. Get to work. Work harder. Another base over here. So the only thing I would say that might be a problem, but it is steel, so it's not like gonna happen. Make two ways, right? I know a lot of my bases that I build have one ways. I'm gonna try and start doing two ways from now on, so there's always a backup plan. But the problem is, if zombies decide to break this, yeah, the whole base is basically obsolete. I love how he's using my little trick here, right? I don't know if I discovered this or someone else discovered this, but I had a video on that once, and ever since I've made that video, I've seen that. It works pretty well. It's pretty cool. It looks nice. I like the trigger plate. The trigger plate's nice, although it would probably break under my command. It would probably break. Hey, Fly. How you doing, Fly? There's another base there. There's quite a few bases outside, yeah. What's this? Okay, this is just the standard on stilts. Pretty cool. It's a custom POI, I think, from Ravencroft. We're using the combo pack. I'm not sure if that's in there, or what I just showed you now. I have the stand, but with 6 kids, it's kind of hard to set up. Yeah, just knock it over all the time. Yeah, I know the feeling. I got a cat. That's just as bad. Okay, kids are worse, but yeah. Oh, this is a Horde Knight base. Okay. White. I like it. Oh. Oh, this is looking very, very, what's his name? Is it Fusion that did it? No, I don't remember there was a base that looked all white like this, and yeah, maybe. I've seen something like this before. Oh, whoa, you can't, how are you supposed to get a crouch? Okay. This is a pretty cool base. I've seen something like this before on my previous servers. I just can't recall who did this. Six kids, 7 cats. Oh, well, you went above the standard, right? You just like, you went all out, man. You went all out. Now all it's missing is dogs, right? You went all out, my friend. But kudos to you. You're a stronger person for it. Like, no kidding. A piece of useless resource in the game. Some more over there. How long has the city been running? I think it's almost 2 months now, right? Just a little bit of over 2 months. I think. I don't remember. I don't think we started it like in the... So maybe just a little bit less than that. I'm not sure. Yeah, so yeah, okay, yeah, Lajaro, you need some goldfish with that as well. So, FaZe, you gotta get some goldfish. Pop the goldfish in. Cats, dogs, creatures, snakes. I won't visit you if you have snakes though, so you're on your own there. Oh, there's trees here, what's your problem? Yes, guys, I think we've seen practically everything here. Oh, it's a big mine. That's a big mine. There's a lot of mines everywhere. I'm surprised the server's still standing after all this nonsense. There's so much going on. Look at this. What is this? It's a fallen down basis. What that is. Wouldn't mind the dog. But I have to wait until I have a real lot. Again, guys, I'm sorry about yawning. I am on antibiotics, but I yawn anyway, so you wouldn't tell the difference. Yeah. I'm on 2 sets of different antibiotics. I am so finished, guys. I'm so done. I hate it. I hate antibiotics. What's underneath here? Another mine. Antibiotics, I think, is by far one of the worst medications I've taken. It's just, it makes you constantly feel nauseous, just constantly. You can take medication to counter the nauseousness, but it comes back, and you're still stuck with it, right? So every time you sit and take the antibiotic, you're like, oh, here we go. So tonight is tomorrow morning is my last set of medication. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I'm going to take that because I don't want to feel sick on Wednesday. Ugh. Anyway. Mines are everywhere. Lots of trees. These are trees. Trees have been planted. Yeah, is that a base? Event. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. This is possibly Fly Girl's creation. Definitely probably is. Maybe. I'm not sure. Must be. I think I've seen something like this before. That she made. Okay. Is this hers? Yeah. I think it is. Fly, is this your creation that you've got going on here? She was going to do events. Oh, guys, have you seen this POI from Star Wars? It's done so well. That's why I love the combo pack. There's so many cool POIs with this combo pack. There it is. Fully interiored as well. Mind the zombies. That's mine. Yeah, I can see your... I can see, like... If you play on the server for a very long time, I can kind of tell your style in building. This is... I'm sure this is a POI. I'm sure this is a POI. Don't want antibiotics. Stay away from Irene and the stripper zombies. Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a POI for sure. I love the... Can they see me? Can you see me? How do you see me? You shouldn't be able to see me. It's a different kind of zombie. They shouldn't be able to see me in this mode. Definitely, probably, maybe. Yep, that's confirmed. Probably true then. Yes. Exactly. Glad we've cleared that out. So, guys, I'm going to jump on to... what's this? I'm finding so many things that are interesting. What? Oh, it's a mine. I really appreciate that they put fences around it so no one falls into it. People moan about the falling into mine things. It's like one of the top complaints on the server. Oh, look at that. That's a perfect place for a base. Look at that. That's perfect for a castle. Yes. Right there. I can see it now. Maybe they smelling your meds. Why do I see smiling? Maybe they're smelling your meds. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Right. So, guys, what we're going to do... Oh, sorry about that. What we're going to do, right, is we're going to open up Twitch. We're going to watch a little bit of the Alpha 21 stream that I missed. Never watched it. I watched a little bit of it just to kind of see what's going on. But I was, like, really, like, tired and so, like, I'll just be done with it. But let's go and find it. And then we can see... We'll just watch it a little bit, see if we can see anything that we like. And just kind of commentate on it, really. So we have 33 people watching and 28 likes, guys. Thank you very much for the likes. I don't think I'll be streaming for too long tonight. I do plan... I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be doing a video tomorrow, but I'll try. Get my mind off it, maybe. Anyway, give me a second, guys. I've got to find I gotta find the thing on Bookface. Why Bookface? Because I don't know. What is this music? I saw the A21 stream and I was so happy with what's coming. I'll be honest, for what I saw, I was a little bit disappointed with the content. Like, it's been long, you know, quite long. And I feel like there's not much, like, in my opinion, I didn't watch much of it, so I can't judge too much, so we'll see. Alright, just give me a second, guys. My brain is much slower. I think this is it. I love the doors. I think the doors are cool, but that's just doors, you know? You'll look at doors, and you'll be like, yay, doors, and you'll be like, okay, I'm done with doors. You know what I mean? Anyway. Display capture, right? Safe? Safe. Okay. So guys, if you don't know, I'm gonna cover Lathan's head here, so he's underneath me. Where are you at? Yeah, here he is. So, we'll just have him there. Here's to getting better soon. Thank you, guys. The donations, I wouldn't have survived. I would have not have survived this month on YouTube without the donations. So thank you. So let's get some sound.
This is a new trader wreck that has a chain link fence. I think is new from this build.
On all new surrounding walls too. We've got the new, barricades and.
So we saw that last time.
Wire at the top.
So we saw that in the pictures. Remember I mentioned that looked like a new texture? That's definitely a new item. Or new object. And the chain link fence has always been a thing in the game. It just didn't look so great. And the wire on the fence is definitely new. The opening doors of the chain link fence is awesome.
Yeah. So trader compounds.
Thank you, Lajaro.
New models to surround it. Look like they're made out of junk. They're pretty fantastic.
So they're bigger. As you can see, there's a teleport, a helipad.
And that looks so nice.
It has an Alpha 22 kind of feature involved with it. We won't talk about too much tonight. But lots of new signage, bigger compounds. It feels more aligned with the RPG.
That looks so nice. That's like that looks
also,
nice trader.
Improve the trader inventories so they're more specialized.
Oh, that's right.
Do we want to talk about that while we're here?
That's coming up a little bit later.
Okay. Yeah, I think I don't want to spoil it too much.
Yeah, we could mention it. So, look at that sign behind Rec there. He's got beer bottles. He's got a, like an old tools sign with a girl on it.
Horseshoes.
Custom signs. They look around behind.
Bags, and you can harvest those and get various seeds too. They're pretty cool.
You see some of the new lighting and signs.
Bags are new.
Yeah.
Storage shelves are new.
We
Doors.
dived into the background of what Trader Rect, what his compound is, what his personality is.
He's a dick.
And wanted to make the location befitting.
That's what he is.
Who he is and what he specializes in. So you can see that he's a
Make the
guy who
trucks
likes
drivable.
farming and he likes alcohol and he's sassy, as always.
Sassy. I think it's worse than sassy. He's an asshole.
Extra sassy and saucy in Alpha 22 when we get the new VO in.
That's right.
Does everybody feel like Trader Reg is only sassy? Is that...
I think with Trader Rect, I always thought it was my alter ego. If I could be myself and around everybody, that's what I would be.
So, FaZe, you mentioned in the chat. I'm going to stop this a lot because that's how I do it. 'Cause you guys have probably seen this anyway, so it's my opinion anyway. So, yeah, FaZe, you mentioned about the water, right? The water situation, how it's too easy to get. Totally agree with you. 100%. 100% I agree. I think the water in the game is just there's so much of it. You get it anywhere. But that's one of many things in 7 Days to Die that's too easy. I'm talking in terms of resources. I'm not talking in terms of difficulty. So difficulty of zombies, I think, is fair. And that's obviously your settings. But I think the resources in general are just too easy. I think getting iron is too easy. I think getting coal is too easy. Nitrate, too easy. It's too abundant. It's too everywhere. When you find a patch of iron, do you get excited? if you don't get excited about finding a patch of iron, then you can clearly see what I'm getting at, right? I think it's too easy. There's too much iron everywhere, and once you dig down, you just have unlimited resources for days. That's what I think. I think that's the problem with this. It's too abundant. It's a lot of even the food is too easy. Like growing a farm, what's the point? I mean, you can live off the vending machines in the traders on the canned food. That's what I do. Don't need a farm. I think everything is just too easy.
I'm a lot nicer than that, though, usually.
Trader looks
He's
bloody
kind of
sexy.
inspired from my old boss.
Sparky, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we used to tell stories about Sparky.
A real life character. It's just like that guy.
Only Rex language is cleaner, I think.
He's a lot nicer.
New
Keep that in
tractor.
mind, everybody.
Wish you could drive those things though.
So look
Dang
at the
it.
tractor behind you over there. That's
New tractor model.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Go back. Look at that. Look at that. So the
Yeah.
farms. There's a propane tank next to it.
Drive
No,
it.
You can't drive the tractors before anybody asks.
The Green Acres patch is coming in
Why?
27. So
Oh, the Green Acres patch.
Drivable tractor. in 27.
along
You
with
knew that was
tameable-
coming.
along with tameable cows and a chocolate milk recipe.
They believe you when you say this stuff.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, the chocolate milk recipe probably is real, but the rest of it's
not having the ability to make jars is going to be a great change. I hope so. I hope so. Fun pimps are not known to make things difficult, though. Except for the Wasteland. It's the only thing that's difficult. Sometimes. The way they're dealing with stamina now, no, Sex Rex is going to be awesome as well. Yeah, well, we'll see. I've never really had a problem. Like, look, yeah, with the whole 7 Days to Die improvements over the years, I've never really had a problem with their changes. They've always seemed to take the game in a good direction. I just feel like sometimes there's no direction, if that makes any sense, right? So it just feels like it's going forward with no end. It feels like it's going back and forth. So, hey, they don't like something, remove it. Hey, they like it, but add it back. Or, hey, they remove it, add it back. But I like all the features. It's great. But if they want to keep something, keep it, right? Because every alpha is like a new game. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my opinion. I would like this game to go on forever. It would be nice. Happy to sit here with all the new updates. How you doing, Reach? I'm doing okay. You feeling better? I am feeling better, yes, but I'm on antibiotics now, and I'm going to the dentist on Wednesday to get the final thing done, which is killing me inside and out, guys. Mentally.
The trick will be to go gold before Alpha 27, so they can't hold us to us.
Yeah. So the hay bales there.
oh yeah.
So it's just a ton of art. We got.
There's a
lot
new
of
forge and workbench.
DIY stuff
Yes,
now.
that looks so nice. It looks a bit grittier
those
there
look
now in the
familiar.
game.
That new workbench is
Oh yeah, those are
sweet.
beautiful. New
Forge.
Yeah.
There's the destroyed versions and the
That's-
pristine
yeah,
versions look slightly different.
Yep. The player version will look
Uh-oh.
different. Be awesome.
We'll talk about that part later too. Man, we're all
Yeah.
What did
sorts
he,
of spoilers
what-
in this one.
What did you find in there? Hang on a second.
Forge.
Yeah.
There's
He held his mouse over it. He shouldn't have done
the
that.
destroyed versions and the
That's-
pristine
yeah,
versions.
that's-
Don't want to spoil
slightly
it.
different.
Yep. The player version will look
Forge Ahead.
different.
It's a Forge Ahead book. I remember there being a book like that long ago, where I'm pretty sure there was a book like that long ago. Like I'm not joking. Like back in the Alpha 8 was something. There was a book. You had to find a book called Forge Ahead or something like that to actually unlock a forge. I'm not sure. The big thing from the stream was the console update coming. Yes, I heard about that. I watched that bit as well because they cut that up into a short as well. So and they said that and they even showed and it looks so flippin' good.
Awesome.
I'm glad that's
Talk
coming.
about that part later too. Man, we're all
Yeah.
sorts of spoilers on this one.
So there's too much art to show off in one sitting, and we're going to have another depth
So
stream with the
radio.
artists, and we don't want to show
Yeah.
everything. But as you can see, at a high level, that we've we've taken a lot of care to try to make the traders put enough attention to, because as much time as you spend there in trader progression and sales progression and a lot of other stuff we'll be talking about tonight.
Yeah, everybody, just one quick note. We're going to be answering questions at the end. So spamming the questions right now is we're not going to be able to.
Oh, this was the doors they showed off. There's so many nice
quick
doors.
overview of how many.
I'm so
doors
glad they
you have
added
in
the.
tiles.
This used to be in Alpha 16, by the way. These doors here, but they were just a single one, I think. Something similar to this. In Alpha 16 they had it, but then they removed it, but now they added it back. So yay.
Doors and big draw stores with switches, and you know it's
prison doors, new
commercial doors.
There's multiple colors. And
monster closet doors.
This was definitely needed. Considering they only had like a few doors, but that's just all about doors, yeah. And they went through a prison. The one thing I could say, what is this? What did they go through here? I don't think I've seen this, but yeah, I'm not going to watch the entire thing. Yeah, so the prison, right, that he went through, I was very shocked to see the... I'm not going to actually... Let's listen to them. I was shocked to see the performance on this, because he was running around with so many zombies and the game was barely lagging. What's this at now? The settings at... Okay, 60 FPS.
Wow. This looks totally different.
So there's, you know, there's semi-trucks, there's the trailer beds that the guys have enough locations to. We're playing it kind of backwards here, no clip, and it's because of switch.
By the way, I do not even close, like the fact that it tells you how difficult it is. I think that was a horrible decision. Like you can see at the top right, it tells you the difficulty of the POI. I just, it takes away a zombie apocalypse feeling. You know, it makes it more arcadey than anything. I don't like it.
On the inside to open that. Go through that door really, or clip through that garage door real quick. I think it's probably one of those switches. Turn around.
Look how many zombies there are.
Yeah.
And it's running pretty smoothly.
Normally you'd be playing through from the inside to out here in this case, but you can kind of see how
that is so many zombies. The performance would be hitting if it was Alpha 20.
This is, you know, we don't really have a formal name for a raid POI. You know, this is one of that build.
That's a lot of zombies.
So, anyway, I think we should load up.
That is so many zombies. In Alpha 20, I think that would lag out a bit. It's pretty smooth. I like that the POIs have names now. Oh yeah, POIs having names has always been there. It's just never shown. The Red Skulls tier the POI, orange show the difficulty of the biomes. Yeah, I remember seeing them say that as well. So like difficulty of the biome and the difficulty of the tier, yeah. Blue, I'm looking forward to A21 just for the performance boost alone. Yeah, I know, right? That's great, but it's never been a thing really.
Graphic design stuff that's gone on to the game.
I can make it. I can make it.
You're getting hammered.
I am.
That's why you shouldn't no clip.
Well, that's what happens, everybody.
So
Okay,
we've
so
done a lot of new graphic design, and there's new items such as food labels, calendars, wall art,
wait, where am I going again?
tracker
Sorry.
logo.
You're going to Trader Bob.
Yeah,
you
go
can
to Trader
teleport
Bob.
over there.
I think we've seen... Yeah, I think I saw this. Where did I see this?
Had laying
I saw
around the
photos
shop,
of this,
those are
yes.
actual car parts and mechanical parts.
Yeah, and the new missions, there's new missions coming to the traders called Infestation, which is nice. It's just that there wasn't really anything intuitive with it, I don't think. It was just basically more zombies. Which is a good thing, because then, yeah, you have different tiers. But that's the same as... Yeah, so it's kind of like the same as tiers, really. I'm not sure.
That they use to put the
It's nice to have new missions, though. It's been a while.
This is, I believe this is a location made by Brad Jacobs, and it pays homage to what he is specialized in.
I'm gonna skip a few
He's
things.
Mechanic, and if you want to get into vehicle.
skip a few things because I'm not going to be on for long, guys. I'm
Sounds
very tired.
interesting.
I'm
I
falling
want
asleep,
one.
falling
It's a
asleep.
brick
But
with a screen.
It's more than brick.
So a little bit about where we're going. We're going through what's called product submission with.
oh yes, this is the console.
Microsoft and Sony
This is the console one, right? So this is gameplay of the console, the PS5.
For the product.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hold on.
no.
I want to point this out. I started up the video, but that random world already generated.
Oh no, that's all right. That's all right. Oh,
Like, yeah.
Let's
What was
go
that?
back
Like
to
2 minutes, everybody? 2 minutes?
you want to go back to the video,
I mean, I can. Here, let me fly up in the air so I don't get killed while I'm.
or just hit escape?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, I do things differently apparently. Yeah, let me
You don't have to
rewind
let
it
the
so you
game
can
keep
see.
running.
So this is the
switcher.
console version.
So yeah, this is a longer video of Navezgane Perishin area. You can see
This
it's
is on
Alpha 21.
console.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is-
Alpha
okay.
21 B259.
Wow.
You can
Impressive.
see the PlayStation prompts there in the screen. And you can see
Great.
that it has full res texture resolution and the render distance is good. It's plays like probably a reasonably good PC would play.
Amazing.
And we're still doing a lot of optimizations to make it work on there. Yes, it's coming to Xbox. I saw somebody asked. So what our plan so far it looks like PlayStation 5, Xbox S and X series will get a new product. We're trying to work with product submission on both Microsoft.
It doesn't say anything about PlayStation 4, right? I don't think that's going to happen. Unless maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Just said PlayStation 5. The location and the name of the difficulty UI makes it more of an action RPG or an action game, less an immersive RPG style. It's not survival, I don't think. Survival is survival. You're supposed to survive. Details like that. Maybe details like that would work. And I hate this method of gaming. I really hate it. The Ubisoft does this all the time, but something similar along the lines. If you climb a high tower, you can use binoculars to see each POI. Maybe something along those lines, or where you can do something like that, and then figure out what they are, like how hard they are. Something like that. You know, instead of just randomly knowing how difficult a POI is, seems absurd to me. But anyway, it kind of scares you away from challenge where you don't know unless you learn from experience. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys can judge me to death about that, but I feel like that. I don't like it. It just ruins the. I like the name. Cool, nice to know where you are. Definitely. Don't like the difficulty showing. Assassin's Creed style. Doesn't have to be exactly like that. I really hate that method, but something similar. So maybe like you have to go to the trader, for instance. Yeah, you go to the trader, for instance, and you can look on the board, and it will tell you each POI's difficulty, and you can learn those traits instead of just randomly. You know what I mean? Something like that.
The Sony to see if we can get folks who owned it already a discount on the new product.
Nice to see it's working on
so
console though.
We've got a short Alpha 22 plan that has some features, but we think that if things go well with Alpha 22, that will be the version 1 of the new product on console, on both consoles. And as we march towards gold, we have larger aspirations for the version to do crossplay in the gold version that has bandits, etc. But we have a team working on it, and this is evidence.
I like the fact that there's going to be crossplay. I think that's going to change everything. That's going to be flippin' awesome. One day. Oh, we don't know how long that's going to take. That might take forever. This change makes it more like what was that game you played with through the bikers in the zombie apocalypse game? The less survival and more action game. I'm not sure. Jeez, I'm not sure. Survival game is like very much like learning as you surviving. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Not walking and knowing. Well, walking and just having a big signage above your screen and UI saying this is dangerous. It's like replacing all the features of the survival game and making, hey, there's a horde coming in the middle of the screen. Hey, there's a zombie around the corner. You know, like, hey, don't go in this area. Don't go in this biome. Hey, this biome's dangerous. Where's the biome ones? You know, it's just like Days Gone. Oh, that game was flipping hard, man.
Of that,
This is evidence of someone about to die and quickly turn.
is it on improving the performance, the speed. It generates 4 to 5 times faster than before, and it looks better. It has country tiles. It has.
Oh, are we? Are we doing that again? Okay, so every alpha, they always say, hey, their random gen looks better. Debatable. Like, I think currently the one that we have is very generic. It's the same. They've tried to make it look different, but it generates the same. So you know where your trader is when you go into a city. It's always in that loop. It's always there. It's every time they do this, it just doesn't work out. At least in my opinion. With the random gen.
These gateways, you can see kind of like the path leads to the POI.
I like the mountains. That's cool.
Turn back around there.
We don't have much mountains.
Oh, we see the roads.
I love those trails.
See how that little
that looks okay.
That windy road leads right to the driveway of that POI.
It looks.
They come up with a
looks good.
version that has a part that is like a
Can't
driveway
deny it.
part, if you will, and it
Looks nice.
and it connects that perfectly. And,
Perfectly. Huh?
So it's quite good.
Does connect. Like one of the biggest things that drives me nuts in 7 Days to Die is the fact that the driveways don't connect to the roads. That drives me absolutely nuts. Like this looks perfect, but they're showing one POI, but I guess this is just a brand new gen, so we'll see.
There's let's see, what else does it have? Country tiles have been added, so there's more believable surroundings in the country's POIs.
That's good.
POIs,
There's
merging
barely
highways
anything to
between
explore in the
gateway
country.
Tiles has been added. New
Hey,
scoring
CC.
system for prefab picking as to ordering has been added, which improves the actual selection of POIs, so there's less duplicates, and
It's good. It's good.
you know, it's random, but it's a deterministic random, which is much better. Somebody said it looks washed out. I don't know what Lathan's lighting settings are currently, but it.
Oh,
maybe,
Doesn't look washed out really. There's no fog though. I've noticed
Yeah,
he doesn't have his fog on. Maybe that's just disabled, but there's usually just a little bit of fog.
it doesn't look
Oh,
like
and settings. It
like
doesn't look like
shadows
that.
are turned on or something,
Yeah.
etc.
I can bring some stuff up. Let's go
No,
take a
please
look.
don't.
Give it
It's just gonna lag.
There. Let's
Go
set it
on
back to
Ultra.
ultra. It was on ultra, but I guess something was turned down. I thought the only thing it turned off was motion blur.
Okay.
The roads, I must admit, the roads
Yeah,
do look
yeah.
better. The roads do look nice along the mountains and whatnot. I hope it's like consistent though with the gens.
Better now.
But the jump from A19 to 20 with the city blocks was awesome. It was awesome, but that's the problem, right? You just said the problem. You said it was. That's the problem. It's the fact that it was. It's nice to get a change, but once the change is there, it's like, oh yeah. With random gen, it's supposed to be random every single time. Random. It's like, okay, cool. This is random. Okay, cool. This is next. Okay, cool. This is new. But it's the same. You know what I mean? Should never be a was awesome. It should be is awesome.
Let me do one thing. Oh, not general.
His GFFPP enabled is off or something like that. That's the problem.
There you go.
Looks a bit better.
There you go. That
Now
was
it's
a
not
little
washed
washed
out.
out.
It has
Better.
shadows, and so go into like a city or whatever. You know, there's some great stuff the guys have done.
Does look
There's a
better.
lot of-
The random gen.
More tile work, more locations, faster algorithm, better smoothing for roads. There's a new game button that's been added to advance narration. Players immediately play the map. They have to
Get away
time
from
to
that
remember the map
till.
name.
Is it gonna pop up? Is it seriously, guys? Is it seriously gonna do that? Is it seriously gonna pop up every single time you go to near a POI.
Locations, faster algorithm, better smoothing for roads.
Is it seriously going to
There's a new game button that's been added.
do that? Because it's doubled now. It's at the top right and in the middle. It's seriously going to do that every time you go to a POI. Imagine running through POIs away from zombies just going to pop up. I hope not. That feels like a debug thing. It feels like a debug thing. The one in the middle in the center feels like a debug thing. The one on the top right, okay, cool. We can deal with it. But that one, I don't know.
To advanced narration to allow players to immediately play the map they have generated without having to remember the map name.
The roads look so nice.
I love that. Little
So much better.
It's one of my favorites.
So much better. That's a nice POI.
There's like roadside locations where there's like randomly like a car wreck, or like if you go over there, look at this. Like no, Lathan, go back.
I like all the cars and everything. That's awesome.
Go back to that truck.
Yeah.
Or that's pulling that.
Yeah.
And jump in there.
Pulling a bunch of body bags, but then these,
No, jump in there. Just
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's cool.
down.
Oh, I see. Because they all.
Yeah, look at that dynamic gameplay. Look at that crap. That's awesome.
And that's a part that might just randomly spawn on the road.
Yeah, it's not
part
everywhere.
of the world.
That's cool.
Then there's underpasses that the guys have made that have car wrecks with burnt zombies and stuff. It's just it's crazy. It's
so much storytelling through the environment. It's just next level.
This is Robert.
All the
and,
cars
Sean-
being like
Sean helped
that's
with
awesome.
Speed of performance, and some of the other guys helped on sort of the road smoothing algorithm. But it was a team effort through content and programming to deliver a wow.
Guys, is it just me or does the vehicles feel odd? Like, you know, the wrecks, they feel like they're too big for the player, right? Like, that one's fine, but like, I mean, let me show you guys.
Robert and Sean helped with some.
Like that one now. Doesn't this feel like it's too big? I don't know. It feels like it's been enlarged somehow. Even the truck feels too small to be a truck.
Speed of performance and some of the other guys.
Like the
helped
car's
on
bigger than the
road
truck.
smoothing algorithm, but it was a team effort through content.
Like, for instance, this thing, that's huge. Like, even that car there, it's...
deliver a wow.
Like, that's the truck, right? The truck
Way
feels
better.
smaller than the car. I don't know, it feels weird.
I think our
Way faster.
camper, little camper.
Feels like an apocalypse has actually happened. Yeah, I know, with all the cars being parked up like that. It'll be nice if you're driving down a road and you just have all these cars just like in a line as they've all stopped up there. That'll be awesome. A little bit like Project Zomboid, you know, when we've been playing that.
Campers have camper doors now, and all the art needed to support them. It's so cool.
It looks really good though, not gonna lie.
Road smoothing, country tiles, way more content and better algorithm for picking POIs.
Yeah, that looks much nicer. That looks unique, you know. It's not
It's
like the
just
same. Like we know, like
and
the stuff we
POIs
know.
are so much nicer looking.
Checkpoint, yes, that looks great. Oh,
Guys
come
have
on.
gotten better with the
That is something in 7 Days that I always needed, right? It always needed a military police presence. Like, you're in a zombie apocalypse. There's no quarantine zone, there's no hospitals, there's no army, there's no trucks, there's no roadblocks. Nothing. This is great. This is excellent. We need to see lots of these all around the map. To make look like there's been something going on, you know? Something's happened. You know, not just an empty world. This is great. This is really, 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 really nice. I like this.
traps and hazards and the backdoor outs, the keys, or there's a little set of keys or a button to get you out through like an electronic door or something.
That looks so good.
Play the location.
Really does. I'm
That
really, really happy.
checkpoint, that's just a part too. That's not really part of any POI, right?
It's in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's a chance.
Yeah,
to spawn.
I'm off to
super
sleep.
cool.
See,
I love
glad you see feeling better reach night all. Bye bye, Lajaro. See you next time. Thank you for
Want me
sticking
to
around.
skip the cop car.
Oh yeah, you can skip that for now.
Another gas station.
Cool.
Is that the same one we just were at? Yeah.
So
That's the
what I
exact
have on
same
here
one.
Now is progression improvements now. So there's a number of things there. So you guys see the biome that you're in when you cross a biome border, and you see that a POI gives you a localized name and red skull signifying its difficulty.
Other than this one, because something's
yeah,
wrong with
yeah.
this one. But
Yeah, there's an info volume that needs to be placed by the guys are still doing some of that pass of that.
It's looking nice.
As we march towards experimental. But when you enter a biome at first, Fairy Farms is we're in the forest, so there's
Guys,
no additional.
That
skulls.
always blows up. That's the one thing, right? That explosion
Fairy
there
Farms is we're in the
is a vehicle, right? That happens now in Alpha 20, right? And it happened to me once, and I thought it was the propane tank, but I think it's the vehicle that blows up like that. Happens every single time.
forest, so there's no additional skulls.
I think it's meant to be, or what?
Showing you the difficulty of fiery farms with the difficulty of the biome. The forest does not multiply the biome difficulty. As you move through the other biomes in the game, it goes from pine forest to burnt forest to desert to snow to wasteland. Each one of those increases in the orange skulls or the biome difficulty, which stacks or multiplies the aggregate difficulty that you encounter not only in the biome but in
the POI,
the location you're exploring in these more difficult biomes.
Yep.
And with that comes better loot in those biomes, so more risk
Harder
reward.
zombies.
Yeah.
Your game stage goes up accordingly, and everything gets harder and scales a little better.
So let's let Joel Lathan talk a little bit about a new concept we have called Trader Stage.
Trader Stage.
Joel, do you want to do it, or I can do it?
Oh, you can. You're the one that coded it. I mean,
Sure. So we like the loot stage and the game stage. We now have a way of progressing what is available at a trader. So essentially, until you hit the point where you would normally loot these items, I think it's a little bit past that actually. Isn't that how you guys balanced it? A little bit. So you'll see something at the trader a little bit before you would normally see it.
It would be like your loot stage with a little bit of higher, because we thought we want to entice players to say, wow, there's an item that's a little better than I could loot right now that's for sale.
Yes.
But it basically pairs with your progression so that you're not finding something too OP too soon, or this is all garbage. Everything kind of scales to your level and stage. So it's really cool, and it just plays better.
Let's go look at
Hello, Mr. Rich. How are you feeling today? I'm better. Just need to get that
It's
sort
still
of.
random, but
Go to the Wednesday. I'm going to
random
Danzas.
based on your level, and you'll still see low end crap. But then you'll see some really nice stuff.
Yeah, so we see the magazines, but most of the things that you see in here are around my level. You're not going to see a like an auto shotty or a gyrocopter. You won't see.
You'd see. If you saw a vehicle, it would be likely bicycle at this point. Or bicycle parts, and you'd see your color of weapon and maybe a color above.
So I like this idea that they've got going on here, but the problem, I know I'm being negative and all, but I'm just being in my opinion, and I obviously, when we play it, it's probably going to be a little bit different as well. It's nice to have this because you don't I know just like I've always said that 7 Days to Die is way too easy. So you hop on, hey, you can buy this or buy that or do that. In my opinion, I've never felt like the traders were too bad. I mean, yes, they would sell like a motorbike, but it was too much money to get it anyway. You could never buy a motorbike early on. You could do a couple of missions, but then that's still not enough, So that was never a problem for me, at least. The scaling, right? So a game that does this that annoys me so much is World of Warcraft, right? So scaling makes me so annoyed. The reason why I get so annoyed with scaling to your character is the fact that you can work so hard in getting your character to a point where you like him, but that goes more along combat than anything. This is Trader, so it's not the same thing really. But World of Warcraft did a thing with scaling the combat, so it would scale you to the creatures, and every time you would level up, your difficulty with the creatures would be higher, right? And you getting, let's say you got a new piece of gear in World of Warcraft, you would just scale to the creature, and then it's just like, what's the point of the gear? Not really the same thing, which not a really big deal, but you can get what I'm getting at, like that kind of scaling. I'm not a fan of the scaling type of thing. I feel like it limits you for no reason. I never bought weapons in the traders. Yeah, I don't think I've bought one or two. Don't really buy weapons. A vehicle would be nice, but I've never been able to afford a vehicle at a trader anyway. So I've just left it. I usually, the biggest problem is the trader rewards. I think the trader rewards were too OP. I mean, you would get like so much ammunition and whatnot for the rewards. Agreed, the stuff for sale was never a problem because everything was so expensive, and then you save up for something you really want, which makes it meaningful. Yeah, and as well as like you've got a certain amount of day until you restock, so you got 4 days to save up for which would a motorbike, which would be an insane amount of money, and then it's gone. So you go to the next trader. You know, bit strange, but you know what? I've never really been too upset with the changes they've made, so we'll see.
So
what it works out to is, hey, I'm gonna be broke all the time because there's so much good stuff that you want to buy now, and before it was just kind of random and you never bought that much stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm always broke now with this build just because it seems like there's just always stuff to buy. You either need more magazines, or hey, here's some bullets, or here's a gun I don't quite have the parts to craft, but it's awesome, so I'm gonna buy it. You know, it's really nice. And they specialize in their, in what they have to sell. So Bob's gonna have more parts, vehicles, mechanical stuff than the other traders. He's got some food, but he's swimming in it like Get Erect is.
Better Barter has been converted to interact with this trader stage, to increase your trader stage, so that you would see better loot in the trader then.
We did get rid of the secret stash, everybody. It felt like a better choice to incorporate better choices into the whole than having a separate one.
Speaking of that, the traders will offer you 5 rewards to choose from when you do a quest now.
5.
So there's some options. If you've already got that item, you don't need it. There's going to be something else you want.
So the rewards are almost always useful every time. It's like,
a little bit too useful. Remember, I just spoke about the rewards being too powerful. You get like, but you get like stupid options. You get like, hey, one with like 20 paper, and then you get one with a shotgun. I mean, duh, what you gonna pick, right? The shotgun. This is how I've usually got guns in the game, or I usually use the pipe weapons anyway.
I don't know what to pick from here. I need this, this, and this. It's really, the rewards have all been redone. It's all new.
I wish you would show us.
It's very, up to date with what we're doing with the game, and a lot of work has gone into progression.
So I have on here, improve looting to be more intelligent, but we kind of talked about that. Yeah. Basically, if you perk, I'll reiterate for those of you who joined later, but if you perk into rifles, for example, you would see you would see more rifles, rifle parts, 7.62 ammo, magazines associated with rifles in loot.
That I do not like that at all. Like what he's saying is, if you probably heard what he said. I'll just say it again. So if you, let's say, perk up into machine guns, right? Your loot is going to be programmed to, so when you go looting and stuff, it's going to be programmed to drop things that have associated around that. So you'll find parts for that gun, parts for that, ammunition for that gun, things like that, right? No. Don't like it. I know I'm being so negative, but it's just my opinion, and obviously these things are subject to change, right? Obviously, it's not like... But the only real test is to win playing it, right? And obviously you got to play for like 40 days odd straight, like 40 in-game days, and you can say, okay, no, cool, this is a cool change. And then you could be like, okay, cool, this was worth it, this was good, I was wrong, But we'll see. But I am not a fan of that. That ruins the whole aspect of survival games again. It's becoming very non-survival quite a bit.
The whole, you'd see all the other stuff too, but it weights it and gives your chance to that. The game, we think, if you've chosen to be a shotgun guy, the game should try to be a little more intelligent in the loot you get. So, next, we did talk about biome.
Yeah, we talked about that. You've discussed that part, the The red skulls and the orange skulls.
Yeah, one thing we did actually fix a bug with Party, where game stage was being calculated on blood moons for groups of people, but it wasn't being calculated when you were in a POI. It was giving you the highest person who entered a volume.
Really? I didn't know that, actually.
Fixed that bug, and now the game is a little bit better suited and more challenging, hopefully, for groups of people.
Did not know that.
And we'll be tuning that as till we go gold, because we want that to be great. So a lot of you have been asking about performance, and we've had Sean, Christian Illy, new versions of Unity, folks from Titanium who have been assisting us work on a lot of different performance improvements. Unity version update, the latest LTS has been a big boost. There's a bunch of stuff. Guys have been working hard on window block optimizations to provide less draw calls. Trees, some of the most evasive trees were fixed to be more performant. Thanks there to Hayden from.
I always knew there was a problem with trees. Did you hear that? He just admitted there's a. I always knew there was a problem with trees, and everyone's like, "What do trees do?" There's been a problem with trees for a very long time. This is just a bunch of talking and showing off, guys. But I think I'm gonna probably go. I am tired, really tired. I'm gonna take the rest of my meds, go to bed. Tomorrow is a crappy day for me. I won't be. Oh, they were talking about vehicle damage. So now vehicle damage has a bigger impact, which is much better. I think that's a good idea. But yes, guys, I'm really tired, and I've got a long day of warring tomorrow, because that's what it's going to be. Yeah. Just how my mind works, really. Right. Instead of adjusting the player's skills, loot should be adjusted according to their PIO. Military bases, for example, should have more weapons-oriented loot. I agree, yeah. So, it should... A lot like Project Zomboid does it as well. If you go and loot a military base, like you just said, you're going to find an assault rifle. Ammunition. If you go and loot a house, you're not going to find that. You might find a hunting rifle. 1 or 2 rounds, you know. Well, now that you say, because if you're in America, you're going to probably find ARs and everything else. But anyway. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go. I'm tired. I will try my best to get back into the swing of things. Wednesday is a crappy day, so it ruins a lot of things for me. So I'll let you guys know on Discord and whatnot. I'll try to do a video tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Thank you so much for watching. Channel's not going to do too well now because I've been away for so long, but that's understandable. Yeah, let me go get some sleep. Let me get Wednesday out of the way, and then we'll be back in action and see what actually happens. Don't skip out on your meds. Follow the instructions. Yeah, this is the last set. There's the last set of meds to take now. Thank goodness. Bye, everybody. We'll check you around.
Crazy.